What's good YouTube, Kevin Cruz here, back with another NBA 2K22 Signature Series tutorial, this time focusing on Morant and how he splits pick and roll defenses in order to get to the basket at will and allow him to finish at a 60% rate, which is a career high and it's nearly historical for someone of his size. But the combination of his compact frame, his speed, his athleticism, and his explosiveness makes this move very devastating and very difficult to defend in real life and in NBA 2K22 as long as you set it up correctly. And if you haven't already, I'm a small content creator fending off that algorithm every single day. So please sub to the channel if you haven't already, give a thumbs up if you learned something new, hashtag I'll go F yourself, and let's get started with the video. So the first sig that we want to focus on is Morant's signature tween to hesitation move, which is done by tapping the right stick to the left or to the right to your non-ball hand. Out of all his sigs, this is the sig we'll be focusing on because this is the launching pad in which we want to attack defenders, attacking them in one-on-one situations. You can manually combo this with your different size-up combinations as long as you end with that Hesi. And Morant's sigs all combo well with each other, just make sure you end with a tween to Hesi launch because that's the launch that we'll be focusing on and that's the launch that's most effective in attacking your defenders. We want to launch early on our tween to Hesi launch. It gives us a wider angle to attack our defenders. As you will see later on, the late release is a different animation. It's tighter, it's much quicker, but it will usually launch you into your defenders. So what will end up happening is you'll end up getting clamped by getting bumped because you launch directly into your defender. That angle is not good for launching and attacking your opponents. You can also launch out of this using left stick crossover launches. Just hold the left stick up and to the left or up and to the right towards your non-ball hand after the Hesi, and make sure you time this well after the late release to the launch. As you can see in these clips here on Hall of Fame difficulty, that Hesi catches Jrue Holiday off guard and we launch with the left stick crossover launch to just smoothly blow by him and get to the basket. The next move is a Hesi Explode, which is basically a launch to the same side of your hesitation. I like to do this off of the move, stop on a dime, hit the Hesi tween launch, and then launch in the same direction. It catches your defenders off guard because of the quick stop, Hesi, launch directly to the basket, attack your defender. But the move I want to focus on today is one of the moves Ja uses in order to be extremely difficult to defend in pick and roll situations, and that's his ability to slither past pick and roll defenses by splitting the defender and attacking the basket. So the first move that we'll use to split defenses in pick and roll situations is our moving behind the back dribble, which Morant has a very tight and quick moving behind the back. So make sure you try and move into the pick well before the pick is set. This gives you space to attack the secondary defender and hit them with the moving crossover or behind the back. So when executing this on the move in a pick and roll situation, you want to make sure that coming from a diagonal angle, you move your body straight, moving towards the basket in order to hit the moving behind the back. Otherwise, what you'll do is you'll end up hitting a snatch back dribble, which of course will stop your momentum and not allow you to split the defense. The next move is a moving between the legs crossover, which is being done while holding the left stick up, tap the right stick to the left or to the right towards your non-ball hand. So again, make sure that after driving at an angle, you hold the left stick up before you hit the right stick input for the moving tween. Otherwise, again, you'll do a snatch back dribble if you don't angle your body correctly. And just look at this, man. This is beautiful. Going from practice, labbing the move, setting it up perfectly, and actually hitting it in-game, it's a very rewarding experience. That shows you the value of lab work. So again, the biggest tip is to move towards the pick before it is set. This gives you the most space available in order to hit defenses with that crossover or that behind the back dribble to split defenses efficiently. So in this clip, again, we move towards the screener before the pick is even set, assess the situation, angle our body, choose the right dribble sig, recognize that Giannis is fast at recovering, so we hit him with another behind the back cross, slither our way towards the basket, and just finish with a simple dunk. So here I just show you, angles matter in picking moves. If your body is not angled correctly, these are the types of moves that you will hit. It's going to be a snatch back dribble, it's going to stop your momentum. Now, again, if you hit it at the right time and you get the right defensive animation, you can still use this to split defenses. And the last move is just to basically split the defense, hitting them with a momentum crossover, which is done by putting the left stick in a neutral position while moving, tapping the right stick towards your non-ball hand, and then hold turbo and launch with the left stick towards the same direction. So this is a move that's not specific to Ja Morant. Any other offensive player can use this move. As you can see here, I'm using Kyle Lowry. He has a very quick momentum crossover. It's very good at splitting the defense. I mean, look at this, man. It's very sweet how Watford steps up. We hit them with that quick moving cross, that quick momentum cross in order to create that separation that we need and drive straight towards the basket. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll end with this one last combo which you might enjoy. It's the tween into a behind the back snatchback. It's very good in creating ankle breaking situations, gives you enough space to drive opposite the behind the back launch, and basically just use it to attack your defenders. So I hope you learned something new from this video. Sub if you haven't already, I really appreciate it. Give me a thumbs up if you learned something new. Let me know if you think this is a good representation of what Ja Morant does in an actual NBA game. So that's it, guys. Thank you very much once again for all your support, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.